and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Thomas is out there with Red Hot. Then it's King. Then there's Payton. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. Prigioni, a wide open look here for Wright. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Payton. Now King. 6 to shoot. Right against Knight. Over Wright. A shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Over to the wing. Prigioni for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And stolen by Wright. Here's the break. Here's Wiseman. And Payton sends it back. Prigioni can't hit. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Henderson against Lopez. Pass tonight from past the arc. And Wright pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's a good screen. The wide open look here for Lopez. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. The 76ers off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. King outside. A floater. And Wright pulls it down. And stolen by Thomas. The 9-footer's on the mark. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wright outside. King with the steal. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Henderson kicks to Thomas. Pass to Knight. Five to shoot. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Now here's King, guarded closely. It's deflected. Pass to Atkins. Here's Wiseman. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Boston, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Wiseman kicks to Lopez. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Thomas. Good.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Knight after the basket by Boston. Henderson outside. Here's Payton. Off on the layup.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The 76ers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Henderson. Good D by Lopez. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Wiseman the pass to Prigioni. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Prigioni's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's King. He has yet to score. Another miss by Philadelphia. Prigioni dishes to Wright. Pass to Prigioni. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Celtics making a switch here. Exum's checked in.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Right against Knight. Takes a step back. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Wright missing. The 76ers trail by 10. Hill inside. He's defended by Exum. Brown outside. It's Payton, high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Payton's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Now Wiseman. To the wing right side. Right against Knight. Pass to Exum. And it's sent back by Hill. Here's King. Nothing on the board. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. And finished off by Exum.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Brown. Here's King. A rebound by the Celtics. Atkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the drive. With the step back. Wiseman kicks to Wright. Here's Atkins. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brown. Knight against Wright. And here is Payton. To the inside. The kick out to Hill. Wiseman with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 9 points for prime time.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Hill, he's checked in for the Celtics. Mr. Clutch comes in for Wiseman. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Miller's checked in. Outside Hill. Pass to Brown. Payton with the screen for Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Prigioni can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Knight passes to Brown. Back to Knight for the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Knight's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Prigioni. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Prigioni. Here's Exum. Takes the 3. No good. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. At the top of the key, Knight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Knight. And some changes here for the Celtics. Wright comes in for Boomer. And B's subbed in for Lopez. Aldridge, he's checked in for Philadelphia. King comes in for Miller.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Aldridge, he's checked in for Knight. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. From 10 feet out, Johnson's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 8. Down low, here's Aldridge. And Boston with the rebound. To the right side. Here's Macon. Wright with a screen on Hill. Here's Macon. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Aldridge, he's checked in for the 76ers. Miller comes in for Aldridge. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Miller against Johnson. Miller, the pass to King. Over Wright, and it's Wright sending it back. Fast break, here they come. Here's Macon, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Celtics lead by 11.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now, here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Here's King. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Aldridge, he's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Wright looking around. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. They're deep. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Hill. Exum is out there with B. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's King. And it's right. Sending it back. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in.
Number 9.
Boston leading by 9. Right from outside. Hill pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Brown outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldridge has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Wright finds Exum. Back to Wright. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wright's got 5.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Brown the pass to King. Back to Brown. Right against King. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Wiseman's checked in for Boston. Henderson's checked in for the 76ers. Wiseman with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Kick out to King. Aldridge a screen. A 3 ball. King's shot is off. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Macon. Here's Wright. Hill with some nice D. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Wright. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Henderson left side. The kick out to Aldridge. Takes a 3. And Macon pulls it down. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Exum with it. Brown on him. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Aldridge up on top. Pass to Henderson from outside the arc. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Henderson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Exum deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Primetime's checked in for B. The 76ers also with a sub. Knight's checked in. Lobbed up there for Knight and stolen by Wright. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Prigioni. Pick up by Hill. Goes up on the wing. Prigioni, that's good. Prigioni's got 11. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. King against Wright. King, the pass to Henderson. Over Exum. It's blocked. Pass to Prigioni. Now here's Wiseman. And here's Exum. Here's Prigioni. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Prigioni. Over Knight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. The 76ers trail by 12. And the 76ers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Pass to King. Brown outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A shot by Knight, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. He's checked in for Exum. Miller's checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 12. Inside. And Hill throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
King outside. Henderson looking it over. To the inside. Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Over to the left wing. Wiseman. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Celtics. Down low. Here's Prigioni. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Miller outside. Knight sets the pick for Miller. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Macon. Henderson defending. Pass to Wiseman. Prigioni for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Brown the pass tonight. And here's Henderson. They need this. Knocks down the 3 ball. Henderson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Lopez is checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Hill passes to Lopez. Hill, a screen on Knight. Pass to Hill. Pocket 6. Wiseman with a wide open look. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Wiseman's got 7 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Henderson outside. Miller sets a screen for Henderson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the paint, and up the court come the Celtics on the break. Macon gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Payton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Hill with some nice D. Lopez against Knight. Payton dishes to Knight. Over Lopez. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 11 points for Red Hot. Now here's Wiseman. He's covered by Brown. Wiseman the pass to Hill. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Hill. And the Celtics making a change here. Lights checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Thomas checked in for Miller. And King subbed in for Brown. Both free throws good from Hill. The 76ers trail by 21. Henderson outside. Knight kicks to Thomas. Payton with a screen on Lopez. Thomas inside. Lopez is there. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Bricioni. 16 points for him. To the middle. Hill. His second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. Boomer, he's checked in for Hill. The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Henderson. Celtics leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Atkins. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Lopez against Henderson. Now here's Knight. Defense right on him. Oh, that's blocked. Lopez with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Right outside. Wright sets a screen for Wiseman. Second chance shot. Here's Atkins. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Henderson against Lopez. Thomas with the ball. Inside. Here's Knight. And Knight slams it in.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Celtics leading by 18. Right outside. Bricioni kicks to Wiseman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. King, the pass tonight. Atkins grabs the miss. Atkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Thomas. Now here's Wiseman. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Wright, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Thomas. Red Hat is out there with Payton. Then it's Henderson. And it's King at the shooting guard position.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Prigioni kicks to Wiseman. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wiseman's got 12 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Henderson, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Boston leading by 17. Here's Prigioni. The kick out to Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
For 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Payton with a screen on Lopez. Pass to Payton. Right on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wiseman the pass to Atkins. The kick out to Wright. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw good from Wiseman.
Wiseman at the line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. The 76ers trailed by 19. Henderson finds Thomas. Here's King. Rebound Boston. Prigioni's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer Wright sinks the three-pointer. Wright's got 8 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And the 76ers call time here.
It's time. Let's hear it for him.
Boston on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Lopez a screen. Going inside. Pass to Prigioni. Back to Lopez. 5 on the clock. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
For 3, Henderson. They get the rebound. Payton, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Wiseman. He's tightly guarded. Payton on the double team. Lopez passes to Atkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. King left side. Henderson outside. Back to King. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Unloads. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter. 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's King. And he banks in the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Henderson against Lopez. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Brown is checked in for the 76ers. Pass to Thomas. For 3, Henderson. And Wright pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's good. 2 points. Atkins has got 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Prigioni. 20 points for him. Right side. Count it, good. 10 points for him.
You know, in defense, I think you need one of the big guys to help you out in that instance.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Up top, Brown. Lopez covering. Lopez with the block. Right against Knight. Up top, Wright. He's got 10. Prigioni for 3. Connects from three-point range. Prigioni's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
King's shot is off. Boston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Bounce pass, Wiseman, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, 15 foul.
The first one falls. Some changes for Boston. Hill, he's checked in for Boom. And it's Exum in for Wiseman. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hill, he's checked in for Henderson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Thomas gets a wide open look, hits the three-point bomb. Thomas got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Pass to Exum. Here's Prigioni. Wright outside. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got 9 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. Aldridge, he's checked in for Boston. He comes in for Mr. Clutch.
For the Celtics, Aldridge, Macon.
Hill passes to King. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Driving to the basket. They get it back. Hill from downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Brown outside. Outside Thomas. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Macon. He's got 8. To the inside. And stolen by Knight. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 10.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's Macon. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Brown the pass to King. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's Macon. He's got 11. Hill, a screen on Hill. Down low, 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for Hill.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Outside Thomas, the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for the Doctor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Macon gets the bucket.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Looking to end his cold spell. King, the pass to Hill. Shoots over Exum. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Macon. He's guarded by Thomas. Hill, a screen on Thomas. The shot by Macon, no good. Philadelphia shooting 42% from the field here in the third. King outside. Hill, a screen on Aldridge. King. And it's off from three-point range. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Brown against Hill. Knight passes to King. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Aldridge, he's checked in for Boston. Johnson comes in for prime time. Aldridge, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Henderson comes in for Thomas. To the middle, here's Macon. King with the block. Brown outside. Henderson outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Hill, a screen on Henderson. Here's Macon. And so it's Boston going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hill is out there with Aldridge. Then it's Exum. Then it's Johnson. And it's Macon in at shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Now Brown. Here's Knight. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist.
Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Johnson against Hill. Johnson dishes to Exum. Outside Hill. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knight sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Aldridge. Hill against Knight. Brown outside. They set the screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
3.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Macon. Henderson defending. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Knight sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Knight. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Hill. Johnson, the pass to Exum. Here's Macon. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Henderson left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Aldridge, he's checked in for Boston. Thomas checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Henderson. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Exum kicks to Hill. Rebound by the 76ers. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Thomas. And here's Henderson to the paint. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Exum with it. Picked up by Brown. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Macon gets the bucket. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Brown finds Henderson. Outside Thomas. The 3. Sinks the triple. Thomas got 14 points here in the second half.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Brown. Launches it. Hill pulls it in. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Knight. Bank shot. No good. Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Macon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Payton comes in for Knight, and King subbed in for Hill. Shot from the wing. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Johnson dishes to Exum. Pass to Macon. Back to Exum. The tray. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Brown with it. Inside. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 20 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Macon. Hill, a screen on Henderson. Macon the pass to Hill.
Philadelphia foul. Payton. 5th personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. Aldridge, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Knight's checked in. Both free throws good from Hill. Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Back to Brown. Pass to Henderson. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Team foul.
And that one misses. Payton, he's checked in for Brown.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. So the wing on the left. Here's Macon. To the inside. Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Henderson outside. And he drives in. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Macon. Pass to Exum. Hill sets the screen for Exum. Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now here's Henderson. He's defended by Exum. Henderson, no good. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers and taken away by Johnson. And it's Exum in the corner. Back to Johnson. Exum sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Exum. Here's Macon. That's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. The offensive rebound. For 3, Henderson. Not going to go that time.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Banks checked in for Boston. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Knight against Banks. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 12 points in just the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fires for 3. The shot by Macon, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Henderson. He's covered closely. That shot off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Johnson kicks to Hill. Clock at 6. Now Exum from deep three-point territory. Rebound by the 76ers. Knight's got 11 rebounds in the game. Henderson got a piece of it. Here's Macon. Pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. And here's Exum. Here's Macon. Driving inside. Thomas grabs the rebound. Henderson outside. At the top of the key, Knight. Over Banks. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Henderson. Knight's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for prime time.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Trying to end the drought. Macon gets the bucket.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Takes a shot at the elbow. King's shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Johnson finds Exum. Here's Macon. Shoots the 3, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Right side, Knight. King outside. for three. It's off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.